BFS, and I'm here today to talk about 4 things that can lead to an injury in the weight room. Unfortunately, there are injuries in the weight room, and sometimes those are, things that happen with kids goofing around, really just little things that could be avoided. And so on our side, we always look at what can we do to make a weight room safer and more efficient for the people using it. Over the years of doing this, which has been a long time, we've seen a lot of common mistakes that come up. So we're going to cover a couple of those today. Number 1, just simple lifting technique. There's an old adage that we use is never sacrifice technique for pounds. A lot of people are willing to do something wrong just to say that they got a certain weight. Remember, the weight is only a tool to make you move more efficiently. That resistance is trying to help you move better in your activities. So never sacrifice technique for pounds. One of the things that we use, you can probably see in the background here, are the BFS 6 Absolutes. We have a poster set. We use these in all of our training, all of our videos, all the content we get with kids. It's always about the 6 Absolutes, keeping each student athlete in their power line. So technique is paramount. That's number 1. Number 2 is proper spotting. A lot of times we see programs where kids will be training and they won't have a spotter, or maybe they'll only have one spotter. On core lifts like a bench or a squat, we always focus on 3 spotters, 1 in the back and 2 on the sides. That always protects the lifter and puts their safety first. On other lifts like a power clean, we always focus on a spotter behind the lifter in case they lose balance or control. They can fall backwards and have somebody catch them and support them. Every lift has risk. We all know that. And so the more we can do to protect the lifter, the better chance of success we have taking those training methods and turning them into better performance and activity and not getting hurt in our training. So number 1, again, is technique. Number 2 is spotting. Number 3, this seems really simple, but if you look at a lot of weight rooms, you see what I see here. There's stuff all over the floor, tripping hazards. It seems so simple, but when you really think about any weight room you've been to, you've probably seen unnecessary items on the floor that can be quite risky. You see safeties from a squat rack laying on the floor because nobody wants to put them in, they get in the way sometimes, right? That's their perception, so they leave them on the floor, off to the side. Plates that aren't racked, dumbbells are on the floor. Just in the last couple minutes walking through this room, I've almost tripped a couple times. The little things like this can be a big issue for kids getting hurt, and that takes away from the experience you're trying to build, the excitement and the teamwork to train, right? Getting kids excited and motivated to come back and really continue to train and see progress. So keeping things in the proper places, just a simple statement, everything's got a home. Find a safe place for it and keep it protected and out of the way so the kids aren't in a position to get hurt. The last thing is proper bar storage. It seems, again, very simple, but if you look around here, you see bars up in the corners, leaned up against things. You see a bar left on the rack with just uneven weight. That is a very, very common thing that we see in weight rooms all around the country. Very avoidable. Have proper bar storage. Make sure to teach your kids how to unload weight properly, put the bars away. That way that just diminishes the risk of somebody getting hurt because equipment's left out. So remember to keep your room the same way you keep your house. Keep it clean, put things away, take care of it, take pride in the little things. Thanks so much.